first-round games and home field settings, this place is going to be rocking. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Aggies offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. Playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They're going to run it here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris,
deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Bringing it out, it's Chambers. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Grab down the middle. It's Pryor. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Scanning the field, it's Irvin. Caught near the... But just a short game. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Sooners will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
He's got it, and no for a 1st down. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Looking deep downfield with the left. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's sound. It's really
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. To get past a man. Touchdown, Sooners, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Using his legs. It's Jackson. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Aggies will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. A running play called on fourth down. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They'll try the ground game here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down, but a nice play and moves the football to the 31 in the first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rally the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good insight.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do.
He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Running back grabs it on a screen. Quick juke to get free. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Dropping back, it's Irvin. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that run. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
The Sooners will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Makes a quick catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Hunt over the middle. It's Hicks. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Flanagan. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
The receiver grabs it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Pass hot. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point was up and good. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Irvin. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He pulls in the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And they're able to get him down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to throw. It's Irvin. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Big throw caught on the left side. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Sooners. A great catch and run for 6.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough... The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Pass complete for a first down. The offense. Fresh set of downs. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it? They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. The kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. It was a 1st and 10 play. Here comes a handoff. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. There's the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Throwing off play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Wide open downfield. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense. The 43. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Back to pass. It's Irvin. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves. To the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
This drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down. This time they need 9 yards. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Pryor. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets them up 1st down at the 14. And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And now the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Breaking free at the 35. And here he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. The big tight end would not.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
To the air, it's Irvin. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a fumble! And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the grab on the move. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Caught near the goal line. The defense makes the stop at the 3. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. From the shotgun, drops back, looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M, and they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Chambers. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Irvin. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
No gain on the play.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that was close to a disaster. If that is a sack here late in this game, quarterback does a good job of just throwing that ball away to keep them alive and give them a chance here on 4th down. Remember now, they need a touchdown. They've got to be able to convert here. Not thinking about a field goal. They're thinking about 6 points.
He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Irvin. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown, but think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or do you roll the dice and go for two and potentially win the game?
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, it just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down and goal, upcoming. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Looking to pass here on second down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down marker.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into the